tu as peur des méchants esprits?
Oh, monsieur, oui, 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 oui. C'est l'Halloween, c'est l'Halloween. Hey! C'est l'Halloween, c'est l'Halloween.
Pendant l'Halloween, tu peux être ce que tu veux. Un tigre féroce ou un serpent bleu. Il se fait tard, rentres-tu à la maison?
Oh, madame, non, 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 non. C'est l'Halloween, c'est l'Halloween. Hey!
C'est l'Halloween, c'est l'Halloween. Les sorcières sortent le soir, les fantômes aussi. Le ciel est tout noir, les nuages sont gris. Est-ce que tu as peur des méchants esprits?
Oh, monsieur, oui, 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 oui. C'est l'Halloween, c'est l'Halloween. Hey! C'est l'Halloween, c'est l'Halloween.
Pendant l'Halloween, tu peux être ce que tu veux. Un tigre féroce ou un serpent bleu. Il se fait tard, rentres-tu à la maison?
Oh, madame, non, 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 non. C'est l'Halloween, c'est l'Halloween. Hey!
C'est l'Halloween, c'est l'Halloween.
It's Sonic News Live, bringing you the hottest news from the 506.
Spooky, scary skeletons speak with such a screech. You'll shake and shudder in surprise when you hear these zombies shriek. We're so sorry, skeletons, you're so misunderstood. You only want to socialize, but I don't think we should. A spooky, scary skeleton shouts startling, shrilly screams.
Happy Halloween, Sonics! We're back in the studio to give you a spooky 6th episode. As some of you know, the very awaited spooky season has finally arrived, and it swept through hard here at the SNL studio. Me and Victoria, we put a lot of work into our costumes.
Yeah.
Or some superheroes.
Yeah. Anyways.
Okay, now let's waste no time and hop right into this episode. I'm Eleanor.
And I'm Victoria. Let's move on to the most dreadful part of SNL. The announcements.
Now, are you wondering whatever happened to that March break trip? Where was Mrs. Mahoney and her world travelers off to next? Well, I'm here to tell you. Wait, what? Oh, I'm sorry. Let me answer this for a minute. Hello?
Who is it?
I think it's London calling.
London calling to the faraway towns. Now war is declared and battle come down. London calling to the underworld. Come out of the cupboard, you boys and girls. London calling, now don't look to us. Phony Beatlemania has bitten the dust. London calling, see we ain't got no swing except for the rain and the crunching thing. The ice age is coming, the sun's zooming in. Meltdown expected, the wheat is going thin. Engines stop running, but I have no fear, 'cause London is drowning. I live by the river.
That's right, Mrs. Mahoney and her travel group are heading to London in Scotland, but there has been an important update. This trip is now happening March break 2027. So you heard it, there's no March break trip this year, but if you're interested in traveling, you now have a year and a half to save that coin.
Miss Mahoney is hosting an informational meeting about the trip next week on Thursday, November 6th at the Sussex Regional Library at 6 p.m. So if you want all the details about how to join, how much it costs, and funding information, and more, scan the QR code on the screen or on any of the posters around the school. You can also see Miss Mahoney to sign up for the meeting or ask any questions.
I promise you don't want to miss this amazing opportunity. Even if you don't think you can attend the meeting, you can still sign up for more information. Grads, listen up. St. Thomas University will be here on Monday, November 3rd, so you need to scan the QR code to be called down to meet with the rep. Bring a copy of the transcript. They are doing on-spot admission. If you don't scan the code, you will not be called down. This code creates the list of students who wants to meet with STU. This is now happening this Monday, like Monday of next week. All right, Sonics, now that we're done with that jump scare of number of announcements, let's talk about something scarier than Mr. Matthews' chicken costume. We've recently got in touch at our school, who's graciously letting Benny interview him to tell us how life is as a ghost. Straight beyond the grave and the penthouse, give it up for the ghost of SRHS.
What's up, Sonics? All right, so what's going on? Good morning, Ghost.
Boo! Ah!
Guys,
Or a boo-hoo, I guess.
something's going on.
Depends if you've seen the cafeteria food lately.
That's low-key kind of real, bro. So Ghost got jokes. All right, so Ghost, tell us, what's it like haunting the halls of SRHS?
Honestly, it's pretty lame these days. No one says good morning anymore. They walk through me like I'm Wi-Fi. You know what, actually?
Sad, bro.
Sometimes I sneak over to Lazier's room and I turn off the Wi-Fi and just, see if I can feel something.
That's real, man. All right, so have you noticed any big changes around the place since, your...
Completely. Back in my day, we had chalkboards. Now it's all smart boards and Teams. I tried to haunt one of the Learning Commons laptops the other day and it froze. I thought I nailed it, and then a kid told me it happens every day to those things.
That's a lot of work, bro. All right, so what's the scariest part of haunting SRHS?
Honestly, that elevator, that thing's possessed and not by me. If you want something to spook you, go take a ride on that thing.
All right, so Mr. Ghost. I give up on this, bro. All right, so Mr. Ghost, you taught here at SRHS. Do you have any regrets from your time as a teacher?
Yeah, I probably should have stopped using so many of those rubrics. Let me tell you, no one listens to you when you say, hey, students, check the rubric. You're literally a ghost telling them that.
All right, so speaking of the part of and the present, how do you feel about, modern students?
Modern ones. Too much riz, not enough homework. You know what I mean? Half them try to go around filming me for TikTok. They yelled, caught you in 4K when I walked through the hallways. I'm not even HD. I mean, these phones have turned the kids into zombies. It's kind of hard to spook someone when you're walking dead. It's actually, it's kind of sad.
It's okay, man. It's okay, bro. Cheer up, man. That's all good, man. Anyways, okay there, Ghosty. Let me try and cheer you up a little bit. Today's Halloween. There can't be a ghost here on Halloween. Am I right? Am I right, man?
Yeah, that's true.
All right, so you got any advice for the Sonic trick-or-treaters out there?
Yeah, turn in your assignments before you die. Trust me. There's no extensions on this side. And you know what? Wear sunscreen. Maybe you'll marry, maybe you won't. Maybe you'll have children, maybe you won't.
Bars.
Maybe you'll divorce at 40, maybe you'll dance the funky chicken at your 75th wedding anniversary.
Oh, yeah?
But whatever you do, don't congratulate yourself too much or berate yourself either, because your choices are half chance, and so are everybody else's.
Straight bars, am I right, guys? All right, straight bars. All right. Wow, that was kind of random, low-key, but I'm not gonna lie. Last question, if you don't mind me asking, how did you die?
Ugh, those parent-teacher meetings.
Sounds about right.
They'd bring in their data charts. They'd bring their other kids there. They started showing me their family vacations. Some even cried. I couldn't get over there quick enough.
All right, well, thank you for joining us, Ghosts of SRHS. Any final words?
Yeah. If you hear any mysterious noises in the hallway, that's not our floor polisher. If you see some random flashes outside the office, it's not that weird university screen in the office. That thing might be me. So look out. I am the danger.
All right, well, you heard it here, folks. Thank you, Ghosts of SRHS.
Wow, what an interview. All right, it's time to move on to a fan favorite segment. One that I'm sure all of you would recognize if you came to school last year. It's time for Polyosophy. We sent our fearless president, Nathan Dykstra, to go on down to his room and ask for his opinion on some questions we had that may or may not make you fear Mr. Polly for the next 8 months. Toss it up, Hudson.
All right, let's go find him. Let's go get some words of wisdom. What are your thoughts? I just want to know, what are your thoughts on the afterlife and what happens after we die?
All right, well, let's start with this. I think that science has shown that there is energy that is never created nor destroyed.
Yep.
That means it's finite, right?
Mm-hmm.
So when we die, well, where does all that energy go?
Probably stays here.
Probably stays. So we know we decompose, we go back into the ground,
Yeah.
right? If you like the Buddhist philosophy, maybe that all that energy is reconstituted into another entity. That's why we become maybe a worm or a butterfly or a bird in the afterlife, in the next life. Well, the other thought on Buddhist philosophy is that, well, you just come back as yourself and you live the life all over again until you get it right.
Since it's a scary season, the Halloween season, do you think the fear of death is really a fear of nothingness or a fear of just being forgotten?
Well, going back to what we already talked about, if energy never goes anywhere, maybe when it comes to like ghosts or, the spooky season of Halloween, maybe what's actually left over is energy. Maybe those hauntings and the supernatural is just that energy that lingers. There's a weird sort of test that they did when they measured the weight of people when they died, and it seems that sometimes on death, people weighed 7 ounces less. Some people believe that's the actual soul leaving the body.
And last and most important question.
Of course.
Sweet, sour, or salty Halloween candy? What's your go-to?
Chips, salty, every time.
Thank you, Polly.
Okay, so now for the sports. Okay, so now for the sports. The hockey boys are away to Kenville, Nova Scotia to the Horton High School tournament. Apparently, that's our only sports announcement.
All right, Sonics. It's time to rise up from the grave and talk about what the Blue Jays have been haunting the field with this past week. As you may already know, our Jays have made their way into the World Series. Yeah! And now facing off against the LA Dodgers in the chilling showdown. 5 games have been played so far, with a score being 3-2 for the Blue Jays. Yeah! Let's go! Yeah! And tonight at 9 p.m., another one creeps upon us. Will the Blue Jays win it all? Well, that's a mystery on Miss Snyder. Only Miss Snyder can answer that. Throw it on, Hudson.
Okay, Miss Snyder. So is Game 3 over yet?
I'm still feeling it today. I'm a little sleep deprived, Eleanor.
How do you feel about the performance overall?
We did really well. I mean, game 3 there, we held them in 11 innings with no runs scored. It was, 2 ball games in one, playing 18 innings, and I'm sure lots of people like Mr. Hopper, I heard he stayed up till 4 a.m.
Oh my
Had to
goodness.
get up and travel for 6, so he's a trooper. But yeah, they've been playing really well. They did really well last night, and I'm hopeful that we see that tonight too.
So you think there was any questionable decisions at all, or?
I will say in the 18-inning game, John Schneider pulled a few questionable people. I mean, Springer was injured, but then he took out some of his starters, which had me a little bit worried. And of course, poor Little, they bring him in and he just ruins the game. So that kind of sucked for him. But really, it's hard when you go to 18 innings. You have to use your whole bullpen. Yeah.
So, do you think we're going to win tonight?
I think we are. I think LA is tired. I don't think they can keep up to the Jays, so we'll see.
All right. Okay.
Go Jays, go!
Okay, Ms. Snyder, how do you feel about last night's big win?
It was a big win. A few things I want to talk about. If you watch the game, you're a Jays fan, you would see that 22-year-old Savage last night broke some records, made history. 22 years old, coming out, striking out 12 players in 7 innings.
1-2 to Freeman. There's a dozen for Treya Savage. About a month and a half ago, nobody outside of the most diehard Blue Jays fans or prospect fans would have known the name Treya Savage.
He didn't walk anyone, Eleanor, and he only had 1 earned run, so he was awesome last night. If you're also watching, you probably saw Schneider and Vladdy started off. So first pitch, home run. Like how can you get around that? And then Vladdy steps up second, hits another home run, 2-0 in the first. It was an unreal game. They played really well.
Okay. So what about the Dodgers pitcher?
Well, everyone's so scared of his pitching, but I feel as if we've had a game to adjust to it. So I think that the Blue Jays are going to be hype in their home area, and we're going to take them in this next game.
Okay. Where would the Jays be without all the school support?
I don't think they'd be in the World Series. I think SRHS is responsible for them being there,
Yeah, I think so too. Okay, so Game 7, or will the Jays win tonight?
I think they're going to sweep them tomorrow night, and that's going to be the end of it. I don't think we're going to a Game 7. I think the Jays are going to show up, and they're going to take care of business tomorrow.
All right, so what's like the full prediction?
My full prediction is it's going to be a tight game. I'd say maybe a run or two type of game. And then, the Jays are going to pull through in the end. Vladdy's going to hit a home run and save the day like he always does because he's a hero.
All right, sounds good.
Woohoo!
Woohoo!
No, go.
Okay, Sonics, so before we sign off, I have 2 last announcements. So the callback list for Legally Blonde the callback list is up and callbacks are set for Wednesday, November 5th after school. There are instructions on the theater door for how you should prepare for your callback. If you're in grade 9 on the callback list, please come see Ms. Corbett before the end of the day. And then Friday, there's a quick GSA meeting in room number 1117 today. And, okay, well, Sonics, we're sending you back to class. We hope to see you all rocking your Halloween costumes today. We are sure you will be. And have a fun time trick-or-treating or doing whatever you are this evening. Thanks for liking and subscribing, and most importantly, thank you for watching
Sonic News Live!
It's Sonic News Live, bringing you the hottest news from the 506.
Spooky, scary skeletons speak with such a screech. You'll shake and shudder in surprise when you hear these zombies shriek. We're so sorry, skeletons, you're so misunderstood. You only want to socialize, but I don't think we should. A spooky, scary skeleton shouts startling, shrilly screams. They'll sneak from their